4:30 in the morning was the call time. I woke up on the dot. Glad I woke up and didn't miss out on my first scuba diving experience. To put it out there right away, I don't know how to swim, but I love the water. I was told that I didn't need to know how to swim to be able to scuba dive, so here we go. I was pick up at Pickup Coffee, which sounds about right. Was about a few minutes late, so I got no excuse not to drive.
Hey.
We stopped over at McDonald's for breakfast, my first one in the last 5 years at least, so this is a highlight for me. The total drive to get to our destination was 3 hours. That's from Manila to Batangas. We got to the place and it was such a beauty.
Let me take you to a little tour and play some nice music to go with it.
Man, it's so nice. Now that it's over with, it's time for me to change. I was asked to wear this dive suit. I didn't know what to wear with it, so I just took off everything. Well, not everything. Man, it was a struggle. Everything was so tight. I attempted to wear the upper, but saved the hassle for later. Plus, I think it looks better half worn. I got my booties, BCD, fins, and mask. So here we go with the training. Okay, this is a lengthy section. Skip if you want. But if you haven't done scuba diving or you want a refresher, this section has a lot of information. This is also where I almost drowned. So if you want to hear more of that or witness how I almost drowned, stick around.
So deflate, so inflate, deflate. You have 3 states when you're diving. Positive at 4%, 5% at a time, negative 1% at a time, neutral 94% of the time. This is positive. Positive means you're on the surface. This is negative. Okay. That's negative. Alright? And neutral is this. Neutral is a state where you have to kind of aim for it, so you have to add air to your BC and then control your breathing. But that's about neutral. So put it on right arm first. Put it forward. There we go. 3 states of existence. Good. Alright. This is your second stage. Tells you your air pressure. So this is your purge button. When it does this, it introduces air to your mouth while it's on. So what it does is when you press the purge, it will blast your mouth with air and force all the water in your mouth to come out of the vents. Same with your off though. This is your backup, just in case that's a problem. You always have this. Alright. Try it.
And this is where I almost drowned. I was wondering what's on the other side. Curiosity got the best of me. I can't swim in the deep. No cap. I didn't know it was deep.
It's deep pool. It's a training pool. So here. So before you kill yourself, I'm gonna inflate you. Alright, now you're inflated. Now you can't see. Dude, you're waiting. You're gonna drop to the bottom. No regulator.
How far is it?
It's 7 feet. It's 8 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. Enough to drown you. Enough to drown. Fuck, dude. You almost took yourself out. Shit, dude.
We're just starting. We're just starting. That was so funny.
Dude, it's not. He went in the deep end without me. Oh, by the way, hand signals. Okay. Up, down, problem. Usually when you say problem, you point at the problem. So pressure in my sinus. Ears, problem. Ears, problem. All right. And if you feel off but you can't explain it, you can always do this. Usually people that do this means they're having a heart attack. This is abort. All right. This is tell me how much air you have. All right. So now facing forward. Yeah, you go. And then come here. Stop or stop. Danger.
Oh man, how am I gonna remember?
No, it's too much. This is you. Okay.
Okay.
Up, down. Problem. Equalize. All right. Panic attack. All right. This is panic attack.
I'm always gonna remember that.
Yeah. Panic attack. Out of air. Low on air. Panic attack.
I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna forget this. Panic attack, low air.
Yeah. So mask on. So we're just gonna practice breathing underwater. You got a feel for it?
Yeah.
Alright.
You just gotta breathe consistently. If you're
Yeah.
holding your breath, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what I thought. You gotta be comfortable breathing.
Alright.
Did I pass the first test of breathing?
Yeah. Yeah. So now we go back down, and I'm gonna demonstrate mask clearing. And then to clear it, just remember to look up with 2 fingers, put it on your brow ridge, take a breath, and exhale through your nose. You put pressure at the top of your brow ridge. The air can't escape from the top, so it has nowhere to go but to the bottom of your lip. So when you exhale, so it takes the air takes the water with it.
Okay.
So as you exhale, so that's how you clear your mask. That was it. Good job. That was it. Tilt your body to the right. So what this does is it see the hose, your regulator parameter, it dangles, so it's easier to sweep. Put your right arm out, sweep to your back of your knee, bash your knee to your back, and then it's gonna be on your shoulder.
Oh.
You got the wrong one. Try again. Yeah, tilt to the right. Teapot, sweep to there you go. Swing it forward, grab a hose. Doesn't matter, they both do the same thing. Put it back in your mouth. Purge. Clear. Okay, last one is equalization. We're gonna hang on the ledge of the pool, and then we're gonna equalize, and then we're gonna go to the bottom and swim around. So here's your fins.
Alright, here we go.
We didn't equalize.
Huh?
You didn't feel it, the pressure?
No.
That's weird.
What?
Walang pressure.
Wala.
Equalize.
I had to equalize.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's good then.
No, all the time I was like, what are you trying to make me do?
That works then. You're good, dude. We'll see y'all.
That was it?
Yeah, I was trying to get you to equalize, but I had to equalize. You did.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, when we go out into the water, pinch your nose if you feel pressure.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay, that works. Dude, that's 8 feet.
Huh?
That's like 8 feet, 7 feet.
Was that?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay.
You should equalize. If you don't need it, you don't need it. I guess. Some people, okay. So there's some people who don't equalize going down. They equalize going up.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that's the case.
Time to put that training in the open. We boarded the bangka, the more experienced ones in another bangka, then off we went to our first dive spot. Just admiring the islands over here. It's so nice. Got to our first dive spot. I was so excited, but I was left behind. This round is just for those that have the open water license. I don't have that license, so I have to dive with a PADI certified instructor. So I just took my GoPro for a dip to see what's down there. Too bad I can't dip my GoPro all the way under because I didn't have the case for it. So for my underwater clips in this video, I have to rely on others. And off they went. Looks so cool, right? I just waited for them patiently. I know one day it's gonna be my time to shine, and they both agreed with me. And they're back. Off to our second spot. My turn was up, but I was so surprised that my name was called that I forgot to take clips. Plus, I can't take my GoPro with me. I did a dive with Christian, the dive instructor. He said that he took some shots of me using his gear and will tag me on IG for that. So if you want to check it out, when it's ready, keep tabs on my IG. The license group did the same dive, but of a deeper depth. So I just borrowed clips from my cohort to put something in here. So I waited alone again with Lango's Legato. Oh, by the way, they're actually butter cookies. They got back and we headed back to base for lunch, fueled, and headed back to the water for our last dive. This Christian, dive master, he saved my life. He was my dive buddy in this one. My deflator malfunctioned on the surface, and that's when I got reminded I don't know how to swim. I panicked when it happened, and it got me out of trouble, so thank you so much. The last dive was just okay. But we saw bubbles from down under, which was nice. All in all, it was a great experience and would most likely do it again. And make sure my GoPro is ready for underwater. This can definitely be done without knowing how to swim. And I leave you with a nice sunset. Till next time. Peace.